thing. I know how they got away with it, and it's actually real simple.
How'd they get away with it, Dion?
Okay, there's the compound word GameCube. That was the name of the game system, and then you just put a space between game and cube for how they did the shit with reboot.
Mm, yeah,
Yeah,
makes sense.
because Game and Cube was separate. They didn't have them stuck together. That
Hmm.
is one way you could get away with that type of shit.
I didn't think of that.
Simple shit. Yeah.
Simple shit is usually the most effective.
Yeah. You just gotta know the rules.
Okay. I guess I should I should get to my final thoughts. Um, Shout out to all the big girls that hit me up on Tinder. I see you out there. I ignored half of y'all, but the other half y'all really cool. So shout
You go now.
I know. I was thinking this.
Tinder though.
You
Shout
ignoring the
out to
big girls, man. You
big
ignoring
girls
the
love
big
me on
girls.
Tinder. I realized big girls
Yeah,
love me on Tinder.
they love me on Tinder too, and
Yeah,
on Facebook Date and all that shit.
Facebook dating is stupid. I just
Yeah,
People
I
but
actually
I
use
think
that.
Oh man.
People even
yeah,
actually use that.
I've tried it. It's stupid. I think online dating is just stupid in general. I understand this is the way people want to meet up now, but I think online dating is just really fucking stupid. Also, shout out to Black Planet. I don't know why. I just wanted to shout out blackplanet.com
I
since we
remember those
thought,
days.
yeah.
mm,
I feel like that was the least problematic social media website we done ever had. MySpace is second, except if you wasn't in anybody's top eight, there was a problem. And I've actually gotten into arguments over people not being in their top eight or
Word.
me not. It's some of the most dumbest childish arguments, but I
Oh.
understand it. I'm glad they made it to like top 32 and 64. It's like, here, you're there. You're right there. By the way, Clarence, you was in my top eight all the time, so you ain't have to worry about that. So,
You
Yeah,
ain't
I
making
saved it for like best friends and family.
bro,
And people understood. I'm like, who would bitch about that? Come on.
there's
Mad
some
people.
there's some people that they feel like they entitled to your top eight.
It didn't
That's
hurt my
entitlement and it needs to stop. It's a disease.
It's a very bad decision.
Because even me, I said to myself, look, in high school, I like dating nerds, but I knew my ass was a C student. What the fuck I look like? I'm just
well,
saying, just know your
someone had to
fucking
help you pass your
purpose and
classes. That's
get
why
to
you
the
went for all
level
the
before you.
nerds.
Huh?
Someone had to help you pass your classes. That's why you
but
went for all
like,
the nerds.
but
I
like, what's this
know, but
term?
it
What's this
just
term?
felt like
Nerds.
they were being gypped. Like, I'm not that type of chick. Like, I want to be at your level. Even in high school, I was thinking like that. You know what I mean? Pussy ain't everything. The
I
fuck?
miss MySpace, man. The customize, when you could customize your fucking page, that was fun.
But
Honestly,
They need to bring that back.
a lot of these dudes ain't thinking that though. A lot of these dudes be like simping for any type of pussy though.
And that's
So
how they get in trouble in
that's how
Mauritius.
they get in trouble. Yep,
Especially
yep.
nowadays.
It's so sad because you know what happens to a lot of these guys? They get with the woman because she's pretty or whatever. But when it comes time that they have kids or they want to build a business, they're now looking at this chick like, oh, she's lazy. She don't even know how to do finances. She don't even know how to take care of herself. So what the fuck she look like taking care of kids? She's selfish. You now knowing this nigga? Like, chill.
Hmm.
You picked us, so this is what you took care of. You like taking care
She's
of girls
in.
that can't take care of themselves. It's alright.
She's
hey,
entitled. She's entitled highly.
She thinks she's entitled to your money that she didn't even aid.
Right.
Hmm.
Anyway, that's another story. I'm out.
hey, you know what BBD says? Don't trust a big butt and a smile.
I heard that. Oh my god! I remember when I first heard that. It was I used to work at a nursing home slash rehab facility, and one of the patients actually told that to me. He just fooled me like this. The social worker was talking to him, and he was like, he was staring at her booty because she looked really good, and he just looked over to me. He's like, "Yo, come here," and he told me them exact words.
Come here, young blood.
I should have
Let me
listened
holler
to him
at you
because
for a minute.
my first ex was a problem. So I should have listened to him. Fuck.
Hey man, anytime an old
Man.
black man pulls you to the side, you better go. I come here, young blood. Let me holler at you for a minute. You- you-
Let me tell you something. Hit you with the
Let me
fire
tell you.
marshal.
He
Hit you
warned
with the
me.
fire marshal bill. Let me tell you
Let me
something.
tell you something. The first thing they do, they smack their lips. They go, "I know that girl fine over there. I know, bro. She
You
gonna
see that
cause
girl
you
right
problems.
there?
She gonna give you big ass problems. That big ass gonna give you big ass problems. I want you, bro.
Mhm.
I want you."
that,
And you know what's sad? I think I'm starting to become one of those old niggas because
Wow.
I'm starting to warn people like she ain't gonna good for you, bro. I'm telling you.
It's just wisdom, man. It's just wisdom. No
It
shame in that.
Yeah,
really is. It
it's
really.
no shame, but at the same time, it's just like I feel it because sometimes I talk to my nephews, and God bless them, they're some bright people, but sometimes their comprehension skills is not all the way there. And you ever, I know y'all, Crystal, you as a parent, when your kid does something, and then you have to explain it to them slowly, and it seems like it going in one ear and out the other.
At times, yes, but I definitely put my son on game. So, and
Yeah,
he actually comes for
I
advice.
try to put my nephews on game,
Yeah,
but
because it's
woo,
dangerous out there for his age group. He's only 16, and he's forget it. It's too long of a story. Just know, I feel sorry for him for the dating pool. Like my heart is in my hands right now.
It's
Like,
these
I'm so
ladies.
yeah, my aunt was putting me on game. She
yeah,
was
my
like,
mom.
these girls out there will run game on your ass. That's what she would say. Better be careful. Don't be trusting just anybody just because they smiling at
You
Hmm.
know what's weird? You know what I
you.
give advice to, like, and not just I don't give this advice to teenagers. I give this advice to people 21 and older because they wanted because the school I went to there was a lot of nerds and some of them were virgins and some of them really didn't know that they was running game on them. And you know what I
Hmm.
tell them? Go to a strip club. There's a lot of game that's being run there, and you could tell like who got game or not. It's easy to spot game. So when you go to the outside world, you can tell like which girls run a game on you, which one doesn't. It's easy. I know it sounds like weird advice, but I feel like it worked for me. And I feel like that's what I tell people. I say, just go to a strip club and just sit there and just peep game.
I realize when
You,
someone seems like they're kind of anxious or desperate, and then something's wrong in that situation, you don't want to get involved in that.
yeah,
You
I
ever
just
like just
said,
know somebody? You ever like know somebody that just seem like they out of options and they're like they going for you because they out of options and you feel and think that you might be like the sucker type.
yeah,
Mhm.
I've seen that
Yeah.
in the strip club. And it's,
Hmm. Hmm.
you know, it's like
You
there
look
was
like a
one
mark.
time where it's just like I pulled like this one girl. She wasn't even looking in my direction, and then
Mm.
one time I just pulled out a wad of 20s, and then
Mhm.
next thing she look at me, she go, "Do you want to dance?" And I laughed at her in her face. And
The sad thing is, I could see
Raymond said,
doing
"Oh,
this as you're saying this. This is horrible. We need like a video camera of a video of your life, like just a show. We need a show, Ray. We need a show.
y'all need to see that.
y'all need to see that shit. Y'all need to see that."
Y'all need to. I said because when I'm like super honest, it's not. It never. I don't feel like it never goes well. But it's always like you said. It's funny,
that's
but it never goes well.
that's
So,
the hilarity of it.
It's like medicine. It tastes bad,
That's
but it's good
the
for you.
that's the
Hmm.
whole point of wanting to see that shit. How is this gonna backfire today?
You
I
know
think we
what?
need. I think we need to start letting people get mad and don't back down when they get mad. Fuck them. What they gonna do? We ain't celebrities. They ain't canceling us. We ain't got nothing to cancel.
Clarence, you guys, Naja, like, how many of her friends that done like Joaned on is like, especially like, I just say whatever. I told one girl she had like a lisp of Mike Tyson and she had Vienna sausage feet, and
Yeah, the sausage feet.
Shit.
so toes look like
Shit.
Vienna sausages, and I told her, but and they and her and my other sister looked at me. He was like, "You really just said that?" And it's just
Mhm.
It's like it gets to a point where they know I'm about to like say something and they stop me ahead of time. I'm just like they see that it's like a gleam in my eye
That's just
and
like
I'm
in the
about to
anime
say
when that thing like, boop, and a little light reflect off the eyeball and shit. Like, oh yeah,
Oh my god, I'm
I'm
so
about to
glad.
go in. I'm about to
yeah,
go in
not
today.
yeah, Naja looked at me one time. She said, "Don't you say a motherfucking thing."
Mm.
She knew. She already knew. You had that. You
And
had
I
that
looked at her.
glimmer. He pushed
And I
his
looked at
glasses
her. I
up
was
with
like,
that. He pushed his glasses up with that one finger. Like, I'm about
"Yeah,
to go in on her now.
No, it be the interactions with even before you get to your destination. Whoever you with look at you like, now when we get there, please be nice.
Right.
oh yeah, I've gotten that talk too." Like,
Oh shit.
it's weird when they point when they it's just like when they talk to the crowd and then they literally go, "Right, don't do it." It's like I'm gonna need y'all to be on your best behavior. Right, don't do this.
Yo.
My father, the first time I ever did this, because my father said, and this is the last story in the podcast. And I was like 6 or 8 or something like that. My father was picking someone up for work and he had a stuttering problem. So, so before he picked him up, he goes, I'm gonna need y'all to be on your best behavior. Raymond, when he get in the car,
Don't say
don't say
shit.
a damn thing.
Right.
And I looked at him, I was like,
You
why
said
you
me?
pointing me out for? And then when he came in the car and I heard him talk and he started stuttering,
You
I
started
just
laughing,
hit
didn't
my
you?
I just hit I dipped my head in the back and then once he left and went to his location, I went
Holy shit!
You don't know.
what
Holy
you
shit!
some you some
the,
shit.
the whole
You
car.
are a
When I tell you
terrible
the whole
person. Oh
car
my
was
god!
You
busting
some
out
shit.
laughing,
You are a horrible person. Oh my god!
I was pissed. I was
You
pissed.
you you are still a horrible person.
Nigga, you ain't shit.
I can't even say
That's
anything.
what. Hey, this is the
From
reason why I tell people I would have
from
loved
a
to have
young
seen you at.
age.
This is why I tell people I would have loved to seen you as a kid. I said, no, you don't. I was an asshole as a kid. I, uh, all right, and that'll do it for this podcast. I would like to thank the panel for jumping on once again. I'd like to thank all y'all for listening and hear us talk our shit again. This is, you know what? Let me just say podcast and we signing out. Peace.
Cheers.
Deuces.